Welcome to Raleigh, North Carolina, Carter Finley Stadium, home to the North Carolina State Wolfpack, and the fans here on this leg of Tobacco Road have been getting ready since early this morning. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day, as we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the North Carolina Tar Heels, taking on a fellow ACC opponent, the NC State Wolfpack. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Tar Heels will put total leather to crank us up. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Wolfpack offense comes out to get things started in this one. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred, because it's a rivalry game, but keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Got it, looking for a first. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. NC State with the 1st and 10 here. Use the play fake, now to throw. Working that left side now. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Quarterback empties his backfield. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Now facing a 3rd and long. To the air. It's Bailey. The throw. Back open in the middle. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. NC State to bring the punt team onto the field. Looks as if they might have a little something going there, but they'll have to kick it away. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. The Tar Heels offense will have its first possession of the game. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. He wants to pass it on 2nd down. Snagged in the middle. It's Johnson. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. At the 45, on his way. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. He wants to throw. Using the quick game. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. Completion a little short of the sticks. It's 2nd down. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. This feels like 4 down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. To the air, it's Harrell. Finds his big tight end. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. Looking to throw it again. He looks that one in nicely. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. We anticipate this one being much tighter than the last time these two met when it was a blowout, David.
And here's the thing. You got an opportunity right now. You got the football early in this game to show you this is going to be more of the same, Palmer.
Well, we talked to both coaching staffs and players, and they're all very aware of what happened the last time these two teams played. So expect everybody's A game today. Reese, you're right. We expect this one to be a lot tighter.
They got him to jump. The defense got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a first down.
Encroachment, defense.
Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the O. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Hard-hitting tackle. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A game for this one. They've circled this one all offseason, so they better be ready to bring it today, David.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Pressure coming. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Great timing by the defense there. Obviously, the offense has the ball in the red zone. You're trying to create a negative play to back them up. They do that with the sack, and if they're now going to try a field goal, it's going to be a little more work for the kicker.
And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. He'll line it up from 34 yards out. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
North Carolina, 3. NC State, 0.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. North Carolina State has it back on the offense, headed to the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Dropping back, it's Bailey. Got his man quickly. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Pulls it in. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. Guys, we've reached the end of the period, and North Carolina's on top. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. They've swapped ends of the field, and we're ready to go in the second. NC State at the line with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And they couldn't hold off the Heat, and he goes down with the sack.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
That is the last thing you want on first down as an offense, a sack. Now it's second down. Power football with the run. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. This is a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
Yeah, and the defensive line, you know, 3rd and long situations, I'm rushing the quarterback. You bring in the nickel, a little bit more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack on 3rd down.
The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. And I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, Dave.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. The encroachment penalty on the D gives the offense a free 5 yards. Looking downfield, it's Harrell. He finds his man. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. He's looking to throw it. Quick completion on the out route. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. They've done a really good job creating the matchups they want out of the slot.
Yeah, dude, get that guy matched up on a linebacker. That guy matched up on a safety. Keep him away from the corners by putting him in the slot. Get him the football, let him make plays.
Still some work to do after that last completion. It's 2nd down. Red pass, it's complete. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. And the Tar Heels are moving quickly down the field. Off the RPO, complete. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Now on 2nd down. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. From the gun, the running back has it. The Tar Heels get enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. They've got a really good drive going, but a little speed bump here at 2nd and 13. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Got a man. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. And the Tar Heels will call on their punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And that ball will sail into the end zone for a touchback. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
That wide receiver on the outside is dangerous. When you're playing zone coverage, it's really hard because you're not chasing him. You can't really get hands on him. You got to make sure you send more guys his direction. Maybe slide those linebackers toward that wide receiver so you got a little more help on the outside.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. They'll go back to the air on second down. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. How about that alert play from the defense to corral that fumble? Touchdown, Tar Heels! And the defense doing work. That ball was squirting around on the field, finally corralled by the defense, and they turn it into 6.
And it's so hard defensively. Do I jump on it and make sure I get it, or do I scoop it up and try to make the big play? He chose to scoop it up, and it pays off, makes the big play, gets the touchdown.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. They're lining up to kick it away, and that defense salivating after getting the scoop and score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. To the air on first down. Throws to the tight end. It's caught downfield. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Fires to the middle. He makes the catch. Stop is made at the 44, but it's a 15-yard gain and a first down. The give to the back. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, it looks as if the defense got it. There is little that warms the heart of a defender like a strip sack, even better if you get the ball.
And I like the awareness of this defender on the play because he knew he might not actually get to the quarterback and make the hit, but he was able to still swat away, use those long arms to create the turnover.
North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together.
They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. Dropping back, it's Harrell. Get it out on the screen. At midfield, he's got room. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back.
Hey, man, sometimes you get the perfect play call at the perfect time. That time, the defense blitzing, offensive line allowed everybody to run upfield, and they slip in the running back screen, and behind it, there was nobody there to make a tackle, and this offense generates a massive play.
The Tar Heels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. He makes the connection.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket, threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
Picked up some yardage with that completion, now second down. He's looking to throw. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. They're going to throw it again. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. He's going to pass. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Well, for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Really need to pick up some yardage this time on 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Harrell. Didn't put much on that one, and it's incomplete. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And now the lead is even bigger.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. Just over 20 seconds to play in the half. You just don't want to make a big mistake here. He wants to start this drive with a pass. He's got his man, makes the grab. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down.
There's just so much chemistry between this quarterback and his receiver, and you saw it right there, down the perimeter, trying to work the boundary. Just put it somewhere near him. He'll catch it, he'll get a foot down, and help out his offense.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks so much, guys, and I need not tell you, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotion, and no surprise, we saw just that in the first half today. And it's been said, football is a game of inches, and guess what? Based on the comparison between 3rd down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen in panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
And the Tar Heels will kick it off to start the second half. From inside the 10, here he comes. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Hold and fire complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. On 2nd down, will they go back to the ground game? Back to throw, it's Harrell. Safe completion on the screen. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. And you want to know what impact home field advantage can have? There it is. The offense will walk it back. It is going to be nearly impossible to hear right now, and this offense is going to have to get locked in. On third down, going up top. He's going to take off. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. The Tar Heels come to the line with a new set of downs. Out of the gun to give to the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Offense gets set for second down. He's looking to throw. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Here they come, facing third and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Johnson. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give them a first down.
This is exactly why third down is practiced every single day. Third and short, third and medium, third and long. It's money down for a reason. You got to lock in. Great success by the offense so far on third down.
We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. He's looking to throw. Moves away as he feels pressure. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. Third and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. And this will be the 9th play of the drive. They're getting this guy lathered up. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The lost yardage leaves him with 2nd and 11. Back to throw, it's Harold. Gets it out fast. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Pulls and fires complete. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. Here's the handoff. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield, it's Johnson.
And you see tight end matchups all over the field all the time now. It used to just be in the red zone. Now you just find the big fellow, you put him in the slot, try to give him the ball as much as possible because you know.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
Well, the offense has made it known on this drive. They're trying to throw the football, and they're going to let this quarterback go to work. The defense does a great job winning up front. They get the sack to try to slow this momentum down.
So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. He's going to have to get into this one a little bit from 47 yards away. Between the uprights, it's good. And that lead grows even bigger.
Carolina, 16. NC State, 0.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. getting some heat. Pocket starts to collapse. He's in a world of trouble, and down he goes. A catastrophic loss on that play.
And I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet at my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they've put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
Looks as if NC State will have to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Here's the fair catch, but there is a flag on the field. We might have to do this one again.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So the offense keeps this drive alive thanks to the roughing the punter penalty. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. So runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. Grab near the marker. It's Rodgers. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
I think this quarterback now at this point is looking over to the sideline saying, hey, can we just not throw it anymore? I mean, my guys, they can't block for me. I've got no chance back here. We need to just run the ball from this point out.
Big loss on the last play threatens to knock this drive off course. It's 2nd and 16. From the gun, running back gets to give. Keeps the legs moving. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. It's caught. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. North Carolina State defining efficiency on this drive. They'll try the right side. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. This offense has a 2nd down play. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. Dropping back, it's Bailey. Fires to the tight end. Tackled immediately after the catch. After the short completion, it's now 2nd down. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Okay, so I thought they might go for it here. Instead, they'll send out the field goal unit. Field goal is good. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. So last time, David, they ate up some clock, ran a bunch of plays, but settled for the field goal.
Yeah, but they're still up, Reese, and I like where I'm at. If I'm on offense right now, my job is to put another long drive together, eat more clock, and get another score.
Just got to be better in the red zone this time around. When they get down close to the goal line, you need better execution to put a touchdown on the board here.
Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Going to the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. To throw, it's Harrell. A little screen to the running back. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. Touchdown, Wolfpack. Don't just get the ball, score with the ball, and the defense did. That big score makes the end of this game very interesting.
No doubt the offense got what they need. More work to do, but you had to get this part accomplished first.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They're just about to kick it off after that scoop and score 6.
16, NC State 10.
He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Finds his tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on 2nd down. They'll give it to the back. He maybe gets a yard. They'll mark him at the 29. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. And the Tar Heels will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. Line gets set, 1st down. He'll keep it himself. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman. And on 2nd down for this offense. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back.
False start. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. From the gun, the ground game. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. This is a 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Bailey. Right down the middle. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. NC State to bring the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. 1st down for this offense. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Well, this offense is trying to ice the game. They've got the lead here in the 4th quarter, but it's only by 1 possession, so you got to be so careful with your decision-making. And that was not a good one by the quarterback. They now turn it over, and they better hope their defense can play well in this sudden change situation.
NC State sending the offense back onto the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. It's a draw. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Goes to the option. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. They're going to run it to the right. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. 3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here, just don't take a negative play. On the option. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down. North Carolina State defining efficiency on this drive. To the ground with the back. Not a lot there. Picks up 1 inside the 20 to the 19. We have reached the 2-minute warning, and time is of the essence if this offense is going to make a play. Throws to the wideout. Got it! They will score! Touchdown, North Carolina State!
That is how it's done. In the clutch, in the big time, your offense comes up with the big drive, puts points on the board. Now you tell your kicker, go knock this PAT through, take the lead. Nice execution by this offense.
PAT unit on the field. Knocks it through, and they take the lead. So they march the ball 41 yards on that drive. And the capper, a 19-yard toss for the touchdown. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Now he's going to break the pocket. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play.
And, man, it can be dangerous when quarterbacks get outside the pocket. They can stress your defense so bad. You better chase them. You got to keep running as hard as you can and try to get to him before he can throw that football, and especially square those shoulders up. Nice job by the defense continuing to pursue, even though he got outside the pocket.
They'll run the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And the offense gets the ball back. How lucky are they? 5 points of pressure, high and tight. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. Hand off from the shotgun. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the 4th, and the Brain Trust will go to work. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Good right down the boulevard.
Well, the head coach decided to play it safe on 4th and inches and trot his field goal team out there, and his field goal kicker just made him look like a pretty smart guy.
He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. Back to pass, it's Harrell. Fires to the wideout. And his throw is incomplete. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Comes out throwing on first down. They're bringing heat. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Coming after it. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Trying to get to it. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. Gotta have it here on fourth down. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab well past the sticks. They'll bring him down as he bulks up those numbers, but not the most important one as they'll come up short in this game. This is why the passion of college football runs so deep. The rivalries, and when you lose, man, does it stick with you.
No doubt about it, Reese. This was a game circled for a very, very long time. They knew how important this one was. But, David, you can't let games like this beat you twice because this losing team now has to find a way to rebound and go out and play again.
No doubt, got to rebound, but this one stings. This is the one that you have circled for a reason. It's a rival, it's bragging rights, but you're right. Let's get back to practice this next week. Let's start focusing. This one's over, but I'm going to get you next year.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.